I'm going to be showing you how to get easy huges in the new boss raid event in Pet Simulator 99. I guess it's technically the part 2 of the St. Patrick's event or the Lucky Raid, but whatever. I'm going to be showing you all how to get tons of easy huges super quickly. Now, I'm basically going to be going over every single raid trick that you can potentially use, because the huge that we're going to be going after is obviously the Clover Griffin, because that one is going to be really good if you can get a high chance egg. So I'm going to give you all the raid tips I can give you and all sorts of stuff like that. And you can even get other huges along the way, which are pretty easy. Real quickly though, before we get into this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because I'm going to be giving away a huge pet at 2,000 subs. So if you want that huge pet giveaway, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And then also make sure you watch to the end so you don't miss any of the tips that I'm about to give you. Alright, and with all of that, let's go ahead and get into this video. So first thing we're going to start with is, I basically start with this every single time I do a method video, but we're going to start with enchant loadouts, because it's literally one of the most important things that you could ever use inside of there. It's so important. It basically, what I'm trying to emphasize, it is very important to have a good enchant loadout. This is what I'm rocking right now. As you can see, it really has not changed since the last time I've done one of these videos. As you can see, 2 chest breakers, 2 strong pets. It's not the highest tier, but whatever. 2 strong pets, 8 criticals, 8 tap power, which you should replace with something else. If you decide to copy this loadout, please replace this with something else. I just don't have anything better to replace it with. And then also tap teamwork and happy pets. Now, strong pets, obviously, that increases damage and it'll get you through the big chest faster. Chest breaker does the exact same thing. Criticals for extra hits. Tap power and tap teamwork, that's going to be good for when you're tapping or have auto tap going. That's going to be good, and it'll make sure that's being useful. And then happy pets just for a little bit of extra damage there as well. Now, there's a few different things that you probably would want to do to this loadout to make it better. First of all, and I haven't actually talked about this ever, but empower your enchants if you can. There's an area in the tech world where you can empower your enchants and make them stronger. I've never done that because honestly, I kind of forget that's a feature sometimes. And also, I really just don't feel like it. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I just don't feel like it. But if you really want to do some good damage, then yes, you can go empower these enchants for a cost in the tech world. Now, that's one thing you can do. The other thing you can do is there are multiple enchants in here that could be replaced. Super Magnet and Tap Power, whatever, I don't even know what number that is. I think that's 11? Tap Power 11 or something like that? I don't even know. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments. But these two right here you could definitely replace. Super Magnet you don't need, and I imagine most people do not have this enchant. So just go ahead and replace it with something else that you think might be good for this. Maybe like a Super Lightning or something, Just something that'll get you a little bit more damage. I just have it here because I'm grinding coins kind of right now. I probably already have enough, but I'm still grinding coins and I want to collect everything. So that's why I have Super Magnet on right now. And then I have tap power here. I don't really need tap power. If I have tap teamwork, I don't need tap power. Now, the one enchant that you really should invest in, I'm not going to invest into it because, well, one, I don't have enough, but then also I just think this works fine for what I'm doing right now. But the main enchant that you want to use that's really going to tie all this together is Corruption. It's such a good enchant. Let me actually show you right now. I'm going to go to the index here so I can actually show you this enchant because I don't have it on me right now. So if I look up Corruption, here it is. It's super expensive. I should say that 722 million. That's not cheap at all. But I guess if you could save up for it, then maybe this is going to be something really good to get. But I am not trying to spend 700 million on an enchant. And I had this at one point, but I did end up selling it when it was at an all-time high. If you have Corruption already, then great. But if you don't have it, it's just you're going to do a little bit less damage is the thing. Corruption is really nice, but it's super expensive. So don't feel bad if you can't save up for it. Alright, now that's basically all for the enchants. That's what you can do, replacing them and all that and stuff like that. So just go ahead. You can use mine to build off of, or you can use your own. You can build your own, which actually I highly recommend doing just to see what works best for you, because everyone else has different game passes and different skill levels and stuff like that. So definitely do that. Another thing that you need is a good stat pet. I definitely still need to work on this one as well. I have a rainbow of the best pet in the game right now, but really if I want to do some more damage, I'm gonna need a rainbow shiny. Now, not many of those exist, so what you could do is you could go to the trading plaza and get yourself one of these stat pets. Now, something that's probably going to be good is probably like a rainbow shiny of this pet and above is probably going to be pretty good. I don't know what the rainbow shiny stats of this are. It's probably better than the pet I have right now, so maybe I'd want to look into investing into a pet. But right now, I think what I have is just okay, and you could definitely survive off of something like this, what I have right now. This is definitely going to be pretty good, but I would definitely recommend investing into other stat pets if you don't have them yet. Alright, now, Lucky Raid upgrades. This thing right here is a little bit weird now. It's changed from last time. As you can see, if you want to level up really quickly, then you obviously want to go for more XP and then just get the at least 5 pets in here. You want to have at least 5 extra pet slots in here. I have 7 because I literally didn't know what to spend this stuff on. Yeah, you're gonna want more XP if you want to go for like levels or whatever. I'm level 10,000 right now, which is pretty good, I would say. That's like a pretty good level to start getting some really good eggs. You can keep upgrading this and just keep going for XP, but at some point there's gonna be a time where you can get enough percent on this right here, like maybe like 1,500%, to the point where you can just start upgrading the raid damage as well, and then that in turn will help you with your XP. So there's none of this like switching off between the two, like no matter what you're grinding. Now if you have a high enough level, then you can literally upgrade both of these as high as possible, and then it's like double whammy. Like you'll be able to do damage super fast and gain XP super fast. You just have to get to a high enough level to do that. Now obviously it's not easy to, so first I would recommend upgrading the more XP just to get yourself started, and then after that you can go to damage. And then this other stuff in here I don't really think is too useful. I'm just kind of working on like the other stuff right now because I've gotten the raid damage and XP super high already. So I'm just kind of working on upgrading the other stuff like boss huge chance, boss Titanic chance, the chest luck and stuff like that. I'm just working on those. So you know, you can work on whatever you want after this, but this right here where I'm at right now, 2,960% is really good for the more XP, and then also 1,630 is really good for the raid damage. So you just got to get it to a high enough point, then you can start working on the other stuff. But please prioritize XP first. Alright, and now with all that, let's go ahead and actually jump into a raid. Now, I made a video like a couple days ago, maybe like 4 days ago, something like that, that basically was telling y'all put the raid level like lower than your max just so you don't get stuck on big chests and stuff like that. While that is true, if you have the damage and stuff like that and you have a high enough level, you're just going to want to set it to the highest level possible because it's going to get you the most XP. You're going to get the most good loot from it and all that stuff. And you can fight the bosses and stuff like that. So I'm just going to put it on 10,045 right now, which is my highest level. And it'll give me 100x XP and coins. So let's go ahead and jump into the raid. Also have your boosts on. As you can see, I have them on already down here. So let's go ahead and jump into it. As you can see, look, all these big chests, I am just blowing straight through. It's no problem at all. Even this big chest right here, like look at that. Because of my damage and stuff like that, I'm gonna get really good XP, and then I'm also going to do super good damage. And make sure you're activating heroic mode too, using these levers here when you're going to fight the bosses here. This is one thing that'll get you a bunch of huge pets as well if you activate heroic mode and stuff like that. That's how people are getting these huges in here, and also good stuff like keys. And I mean, I'm one-tapping these chests and stuff like that too, so it's not even that big of a deal once you have a bunch of damage. There is an auto raid feature, and I would definitely recommend using that if you're really trying to go for like the leaderboards and just getting the best chance of huges as possible. But the only downside with doing this is that it doesn't do the bosses, and it doesn't activate heroic mode and all that other stuff. It doesn't do the bosses for you. So if you can be at your computer and do the bosses, and then that'll get you more levels as well. If you can do that, then please do, because it's definitely going to be better. But auto raid is still a very nice feature that I've been using for a little bit. Okay, here's another lever right here. Let's go ahead and go over here. and let's defeat this chest in here. This one shouldn't be too hard. I know it moves around, but like the pets don't ever detach from it, so I don't know why the chest actually moves around. I don't know why they did that. But there we go. As you can see, another 8 levels right there. And with this strat, I'm getting around like 40-50 levels, and it definitely goes down as you keep going. It definitely like goes down. The levels get harder and harder to collect because you need more XP. But that doesn't matter too much because I can still just blow through here really quickly, blow through the big chest super fast, and that's basically the end of story. I'm gonna just beat this final area real quickly. Okay, that's the final area done. And now here we are. Look at that, 242x huge chance. That's pretty good. I honestly, when you're at this level or whatever, you want something that's like 250x or above at least, because that's definitely going to be good for hatching the new huge pet. And you should be able to get it, once you have a huge chance like that high, you should be able to get it pretty easily, especially if you grind for multiple hours on end. Should be doing pretty good. And then another thing the auto ray does is it opens these chests as well, which is really good. It doesn't open this one, it doesn't open the leprechaun chest, but it does open this one over here, which is actually really good for getting huges. This is like the best one right here for getting huges. You just need level 1000, so get to level 1000 as quickly as you can, and then that huge should be pretty easy to get. As you can see, I literally got a golden yesterday within like an hour of the update coming out. It was crazy. And then the final boss right here, this is going to be pretty good as well. And that's why, like, when you've upgraded your damage and XP, like, enough, it's going to be really good to actually upgrade the huge and titanic chance and stuff like that for these bosses and these chests. Because then you can just turn this on, the auto raid stuff, and then it'll open these chests for you. And then even when you're not here, you can have a good chance for huge and titanic when defeating the chests. And with all of that said, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. That is how you're going to want to get a bunch of huge pets. That's all the tips I can share with you. Good luck on getting those huges. And then, yeah, giveaway at 2,000 subs. So make sure to like and subscribe. And with that, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.